Good morning, it's Dr. James. Hey, I hope you're off to a beautiful start today. It's so good to see you. Thank you for your time and thank you for your energy. And this morning, I'd love for you to do something very difficult. I'd love for you to do something very trusting. And I'd love for you to consider truly surrendering over the next 2 minutes. You know, every single morning that you and I connect, I have a secret agenda. Maybe it's not secret, maybe it's actually completely flagrant. But you know what it is? It's that I want you and I every single morning to get very connected to purpose in the evolution of our purpose. And this is part of my morning practice for a very important reason. Yes, before I see you, I've meditated, I've done my exercise, I've eaten a pretty awesome breakfast, I've said my prayers, I've done all the inner work. And this is the beginning of my outer work, connecting with you. And I really want to encourage you to consider the most powerful research that continually comes out literally every single day, a new study on what mornings can mean for us. But you know what? This is just the pregame. It's like, we got to really understand that all the cool stuff we do for ourselves in the morning between prayer, eating clean, moving our bodies, sweating our prayers, meditating, all they are is the pregame. They're the preamble to the game. And this is not the game. This is just the preparation, but it is absolutely essential. Sometimes we actually give all our power away to going out there in the world before we've actually done the inner work. And we wonder why we get tired. We lose our way. We lose our purpose. Well, it's most often because we haven't fueled our heart. We haven't fueled the soul. We haven't done the stuff that absolutely gives us what we need to go out in the world. So I'm going to ask you to really, really consider and really commit to what you know you need to do to be the best version of you, to have the kind of integrity, the kind of character, the kind of confidence, the kind of self-love that literally allows this experience before you go out in that experience and not lose yourself out there. Because out there in the field of life, out there on the game that every single one of us is trying to figure out how to win, we don't win by surviving it. We win by going out there and living up to what's going on inside, and we bring it outside. Here's a metaphor, right? This right here, meditation, prayer, breakfast, doing all this inner work that you and I commit and work on and do our very best to show up for every single day. Then we go out here. We go out here in the world. And right here, there's the world. The world's going, oh my gosh, I can see that you did your work today. I can feel that you actually did the deepest work of your life before you go out there and do maybe it's the most important work. Because what goes on in there is going to show up out there. And how we show up out there is what the world is asking for. How much love, how much light, how much hope can we broadcast? We often think, you know what, I go out there and I exhaust myself. I go out there and I fall into judgment. I go out there and I lose myself. Well, that's why we go in here first. That's why we do the meditation. That's why we do the work. That's why we do the stuff to connect with God, connect with the universe, connect with our heart, fill what we have to fill, fortify what we have to do to make us come fully alive so then it shows up out there. So we can be proud of the life that we're leading. And proud not in an egotistical way, proud in a spiritual way, knowing that we are broadcasting hope, love, and light. And we get a chance to be the change that we wish to see in the world. So you know what? Game on. But make sure you go in before you go out. Okay, I love you. I believe in you. Let's rock the world awake. Bye for now.